One. Hello, everyone, and I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. And welcome to another edition of the Forex Technical Market Update. If you hear some noise in the background, that means I must apologize for it beforehand, as they're doing some construction work next door to my office here, and every now and then we hear some really strange sounds. So I must apologize for that. Okay, what we have in front of us is an update on the reverse head and shoulders pattern that we pointed out last week that is occurring on the British pound, or that seems to be occurring on the British pound. And the market today, the market dipped down into near the daily S1 pivot point of 154.89 and is now rallying back up to 155.54. The first order of business for this British pound is to eclipse this 156 level. It's to close above the 156 level. And let me just head out on the 4-hour chart. If we close above the 156 level, the next area of major resistance is up at 157, as you can see here. And then ultimately, we would want to close above this 158 high. And I notice this head and shoulders pattern is not straight. It's kind of slanted, which happens in the markets sometimes. It's a slanted reverse head and shoulders pattern. So we want the market to close above the neckline, and that will then complete the pattern. Okay, so that's what's happening in the British pound, and we're seeing strength in the British pound with the euro, the Australian dollar, and the Japanese yen. Specifically, we're seeing the market, the British pound, rally against these currency pairs, and we hope that it will continue to rally against the currency pairs because we are currently long British pound, Japanese yen, and also the British pound itself in our model portfolio. Okay, taking a look at the euro, we're still flirting with this trend line. As you can see, it's clearly drawn on the chart. This is a daily chart of the euro versus the US dollar. The market is hugging this trend line. Note that the market is just going down with this trend line, and we are looking for a break, a decisive break in either direction. A close above this line that I'm drawing here will be very bullish for the euro, and if the market continues going down and trades below this trend line, then the bearish trend in the euro may very much continue. Taking a look at the Swiss franc, we see that this market is in a gentle downtrend. We can see from we had this huge correction in the franc in early 2015. The market rallied back up and has been just waving down ever since. For this downtrend to regain momentum, we would like to see the market close below these lows here near this 91 region. If the market can close below that 91 region, that will signify further strength in the Swiss franc. Taking a look at the 4-hour chart, you see that it's a series of lower highs, lower lows ever since March. Market just waving down, up, and the question is, will we receive another low here, or will this market reverse? And that's what we're looking for in the Swiss franc. Taking a look at gold, I mean, I pointed out last week the importance of this level down by this 1160 to 1180 level, and as you can see, the market has rebounded once again out of this area and is rallying slightly. So this area is definitely shaping up to be significant support, and the resistance is up near this 1225 region. That is strong resistance in gold, and I suspect whichever way it breaks, we may get a pretty huge move in gold. Now, looking at the seasonal tendencies of gold, we see that this market tends to bottom out in June, July, and rally into August. So we are going to see if that seasonal pattern plays out this year. And it has been pretty reliable in the last couple of sessions. But again, we'll just have to see if that's what happens this year with gold. Australian dollar, there's a strong correlation with Australian dollar and gold. And the Australian dollar looks to be holding support above the 76 level for the time being. If we see a breakdown in gold, I suspect we may very much see a breakdown in the Australian dollar, and the 76 level may be taken out. I mean, this market is still in a bearish pattern, so you have to keep that in mind. And and folks may ask, where is the area on this chart that will signify a reversal? If this market closes above this 82 level, to me, you have a swing high here. That will signify to me that that's a beginning stages of a reversal. And to confirm the reversal, we need to see a series of higher highs, higher lows out of this position. Okay, so we're looking forward to this week ahead. Now, let me just give you a quick update on the S&P 500 for the US stock market. And we see that this market is forming, since 2015 has started, this market hasn't done much. It started here, and we see that the market looks like it's coming into a channel and maybe topping out. Clearly, a close above this channel line here will signify further gains. But if we close below this 205 area on the S&P 500 ETF, I suspect we may see further losses in the S&P 500, which will not be very good for the stock market. And that's why it's important to be in currencies, because currencies and the Forex markets give you a rate of return that is independent of the stock market, which is very good. Now, if you want to have these Forex signals sent to your trading account automatically, what you can do is click on the link below to get started. Now, a question I get about the signals I get quite often is, can the signals be emailed? The signals are not emailed to you because why? Why aren't they emailed? Because when I send emails out, you will not. I've seen experience time and time again that what will happen is that you will not take all the trades, because a signal may be sent out and you may be away from your desk, or you may be asleep, or you may be doing something else. And when you're trading a system, it's very important to trade all the trades in the system and not just some of the trades. You have to trade all the trades, because there will be winners and losers. But the whole point of a trading system is that at the end of the day, there will be more winners, and the winners will add up and counter the losers. If you are only cherry picking the trades, then you may not be benefiting from the entire system, and there is no guarantee of profitability. Okay, so that is the general reason. So if you want to have the signals sent to your account automatically, is to ensure that you receive all the trades, click on the link below this video. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you.